we're going to be doing these earrings with tubes. Now, these jewelry tubes, we're going to be working, we're going to make a set of earrings with chain. And they have little connectors on the bottom, and they come in different colors. Now, I got these from Hobby Lobby, but you can get them anywhere. As you can see, I've got two packages, but they're actually, the lighting is not so great, but there is different colors. There's copper, there's gold, there's silver. The other thing you're going to need is some chain. I got a roll of chain, but you can use an old chain. And then here is some jump rings. This is about 6 millimeters jump ring. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is some jewelry working tools. And that's about it. Oh, and also some earring fish hooks, any kind you want. Those are the type that I'm going to use. So let's begin. Okay, so now that you have your chain, this is how it looks. See, the tubes have a little hole in them. See? So you can't have too thick of a chain. And then you're going to put the chain through the hole and go ahead and thread it through. Okay, so it should stick out that end. And it's going to look something like this. Okay? And then we're going to cut it. Now, when we cut it, we're going to put a jump ring in the middle and then put our fish hook connected to that. Okay? So, I'm going to need my cutters for that. And I'm going to position it just so where I know where I want to cut it. And once I'm ready, I take my cutters and I go ahead and cut the chain. Be very careful because there's little links, so you want to be careful with the links. Okay. Okay, now that that's cut, I'm going to go ahead and show you. See? That's how much. Okay, now that you've cut it, you want to make both cuts of both chains for all your earrings together. Okay? So make sure that you like the length that you cut it, and let's go cut the other one so that they both match and they're both the same length. I'd advise that you cut them at the same time, because once you put them through the tube and they're hanging up, and if you didn't measure them, you won't know. So take your cutters and go ahead and cut the link on the chain. Okay, so there it is. They're both the same length, and now you're going to thread it through the tube. And once it's through the tube, pull it out. And again, we repeat the process from the first one, getting the jump ring and then getting the earring hook. And you don't have to open the earring hook because you're going to take your chain nose pliers and your round nose pliers and you're going to open the jump ring. And you're going to do it from side to side. You're not going to pull them apart, otherwise you misshapen them. See? Just slightly. And then you take your earring fish hook wire, whatever one you choose, and put it through the jump ring. No need to open it because your jump ring's open. You could just put it through there. Okay, so now once that's through there, you put it in the jump ring, you put the chains on there, the ear hook, and now you take your round nose pliers and you want to hook both chains. So there it is. You got your jump ring through the chains. See? Just like that. And now you're going to take your earring hook and you're going to put that through the jump ring. There's no need to open it because you got your jump ring open. Okay, now you can take your chain nose pliers with your round nose pliers and gently close the jump ring. Okay, there it is. There's your earring, and that's what it should look like. And then we'll get ready to hang beads from those 3 loops over there. See? As long as you want it, determine how long, and there you go. Okay, so now that we've finished that one, we're going to do the other one. You get your tube, and there you go. You want to do both of them like that before you start beading. This way you could just get that out of the way and concentrate on what beads that you want to decorate these with. And when you're happy with the way the length is and everything, and now we're going to go and we're going to find out what beads we want. Okay, so I've decided now, either you use wire for this, or if you don't want to use wire, you could always use something else. But make sure you pick out your beads. Now, I cut 3 pieces of wire, but I have head pins. Now, if you want head pins, you can use them instead. Now, see, head pins have that little head at the end, like that. Some of them have decorative bottoms, and that'll be good because you can use those as well if you'd like something dangling. So I'm going to take my head pin and I'm going to thread my beads. Oops, it fell right through. Try this again. Up, that means the hole of the bead is too big, but that's not a problem. I'll use some seed beads. Now, if you have that problem, you get some seed beads. These are glass seed beads that I got from Panda Hall. And I'm going to pick an orangey one. Being that my beads are turquoise blue and orange or coral. So I took an orange seed bead and I put it at the end. And now I'm taking one of my turquoise beads. There it goes. See? It won't go through. So that's an easy fix if you run into that problem. You could still use the bead you choose. And again, these are glass multicolored beads from Panda Hall. You get a lot of them, and I really like these beads. Okay, so I'm just going to thread, and I'm going to do a seed bead, my regular bead, a seed bead, a regular bead, and so on. So it looks like that. Once you've threaded all your seed beads and beads, now we have to trim it because we have to make a loop at the end of the head pin. So get your cutters and trim the excess. Don't take off too much. Okay, now you're going to get your round nose pliers and you're going to make a loop. Make a small, tight loop. And make sure that loop is closed and secure so that nothing slips out. Oops, my mirror. Okay, there we go. I'm making sure it's secure and tight. There it is. That's what it should look like. See the loop? Done that. Now we got to get a jump ring out. And we're going to attach my head pin with the loop that I made, and we're going to attach it to the earring loop, and we're going to first put it through and then we'll attach it to the earring loop. So see, take your jump ring with your round nose pliers. Now get the tube and put that loop through and get your chain nose pliers and your round nose and gently close the jump ring. Okay, there we go. We have the first step of your beads finished, and it should look like that. Now, to do your other string, I'm going to use these orange coral beads. So, once you're happy with what your selection of beads looks like, now let's go ahead and do the next row. Okay, I did the next row, and because that one had the coral and blue, I did blue and coral, the opposite. The blue seed beads with the coral beads. And now I'm going to do the other side. And again, you take the jump ring to the loop. You just repeat the process with the head pins for all of them. Okay, and it should look like this. Now you can do your beads any way you want, whatever beads you choose and whatever way you want to hang them. And that's the way I chose, and that's what they're going to look like. Now you can hang anything, shells, beads, any kind of thing that you'd like from those. Even just chains if you just want to do different colored chains. But that's what I chose and that's what it looks like. Okay, so now we're going to do the other one, the matching one. And here it is, all finished and on my ear, and that's what it's going to look like. There they are, they're all done. Now you can get slide tubes with more hooks on them, but this only had 3, and that's what those earrings are going to look like. They're all finished. Very easy, fast, and affordable craft. And I'm really happy with it. See? They look really nice, and be sure to make sure how they dangle and how low you want them to hang. So I'm happy with my choice.
This is the end result of the earrings that I am wearing, that I just finished making. You could put a bead on either end, or you could add a little glue so the chain doesn't slide. So that's it, and I'm wearing it, and you can make them shorter or longer depending how long you want the chain or how long you want your beads. And it's really simple. I hope you like this craft. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Click that bell for future notifications. Hit the like button, and please share if you know anybody that likes to do DIY crafts. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.